So it's Thursday Thought with me again. So don't worry, Michelle's back. It's just that I wanted to carry on with my Thursday Thought Power of Nutrition. Um, Last week, if anybody saw it, and I know a few people did, I was saying about how the power of nutrition, eating well, keeps me healthy and active, or enables me to be active. I don't do exercise as such, like training, but I can get out and go for my bike ride and enjoy what I do because of what I eat. So this weekend, I was up in London, no bike riding. Went to see my mum and dad, took them to see his grandma and granddad. And it got me thinking about the power of nutrition again. We had a nice weekend. We went into London on Saturday and went to the Royal Observatory. Dylan got to stand on the point where time starts on the Meridian line. And we had a walk through Windsor on the Sunday. But it got me thinking about how what the power of nutrition can do. My mum and dad, my dad will be 80 next year, and my mum's 74, I think. Now they don't do bad really, all things considered. They never were very active. I can't remember them doing any exercise when I was younger. They do a bit of gardening and get out for some walks and stuff these days. But the one thing that I noticed is they're really, considering their age and considering the lack of activity they do, they're in pretty good shape. They do all right. And what's that down to? Well, of course, it's down to the fact that they've always eaten properly. Excuse me. They will have always had proper meals, proper home-cooked meals when they were kids. And they always do now and still have done. Obviously, they still eat probably a bit of the ultra-processed stuff these days. So it creeps into everybody's diet nowadays. But I know on the whole that most of the stuff they cook is they cook from scratch, and that has benefited them because they are really still in good health. They're not big, obese. They're probably about average sort of weight for the people of their age, and they can do stuff. But they so it just goes to show really the power of nutrition is what I'm saying. But one thing I had noticed though is they are starting to obviously show the signs of their age. My dad in particular is not good on his feet, and he is getting worse and worse. And that's probably down to the fact that he doesn't really, or hasn't really, had that much activity in his life. So it made me realise that obviously eating right is key, but what is also needs to be done is to keep fit and active, and the two really go hand in hand. But primarily, I think what I was saying is it is the power of nutrition that has got them to where they are now. So eating healthy and eating right is going to get us there. But being active, like Michelle's dad and my mate Mick, who's 80 next year, and Michelle's dad's 80 this year, they are the two fittest and active 80-year-olds I can think of. Michelle's dad had no problem changing the clutch with me a couple of weeks back, and Mick's out building every day, no problems at all. So really, I suppose the thing is, power of nutrition, keep us fit and active fit until we're older, healthy until we're older. But we've got to keep active, and that's the thing I've got to make sure I do. So Michelle's going to make sure, always, that I keep active as well. Anyway, Thursday Thought, done. Speak to you next week, maybe.